afternoon, everybody. My name is Zachary Gonzalez, and this is my video blog, Zack Attack, where I'll be talking about the hottest sports topics of the week. Let's get right into it with Gator baseball. The Gators head to Columbia to play the South Carolina Gamecocks with first place in the SEC East on the line. They won the first game in dramatic fashion with two ninth-inning home runs to win the game 5-4. It was absolutely amazing. It was just incredible to watch. They lost yesterday's game by a score of 2-1. Seems every time that AJ Puck throws, they just cannot get him run support, and that just baffles me. How a guy like AJ Puck, 6'7" lefty, he goes out on the mound and he throws a gem, but they just can't give him the runs to get the win. Game 3 is currently in rain delay, so it'll be interesting to see if we finish that up with it now 6 p.m. on a Sunday. Now looking at Gator softball, Gators took care of business against Texas A&M this weekend. They dropped the third game today, 6-4, after loading the bases in the top of the seventh. They still won the series and lead the SEC by 1.5 games, so they are looking great as they defend their 2 straight national championships. Going into the playoffs, right? Everybody was on the Charlotte Hornets winning Game 7. What happened to the Heat? Forget that. El Heat, baby! The Miami Heat absolutely destroyed the Charlotte Hornets, and they won 106-73. Goran Dragic played out of his mind with 25 points. Hassan Whiteside, double-double. 10 points, 12 rebounds, and he blocked 5 shots on the night. Gerald Green came off the bench and dropped 16 points. Luol Deng, he shot 50% from 3 and had 15 points. And D-Wade did his thing as he had 12 points as the Heat cruised to an incredible Game 7 victory at home. Other playoff news, Spurs destroyed the Thunder 124-92. So we'll see if the Thunder can bounce back when Game 2 of that series pops up. Warriors, without Steph Curry, took care of business at home. They won over the Portland Trailblazers 118-106. And tonight, the Pacers and Raptors will play in Game 7 at 8 p.m. The winner of that game will play the Miami Heat. If you're a Heat fan, you probably want the Pacers to win because the Raptors have a pretty solid squad going for them. Okay, moving into some baseball talk now. The Miami Marlins have been in the news because D. Gordon was suspended 80 games for PEDs. This caught a fan like me completely off guard. I did not think a guy like D. Gordon would even do that, and it's just a shame for baseball and himself that had to happen. But the Marlins still have been doing well. They've won 7 of 8. They got destroyed by the Brewers today, but they had a near no-hitter Friday, and everything seems to be clicking. So it's really good to watch the fish as we head into the month of May. So here we go, NFL draft talk with the first pick in the 2016 NFL Draft. The Los Angeles Rams select Jared Goff, quarterback out of California. And then right after him, Carson Wentz went to the Philadelphia Eagles. So it was interesting to see 2 back-to-back quarterback picks in the draft. The big news had to be Laremy Tunsil with his alleged weed-smoking video coming out. And the Dolphins still selected him. I was caught off guard when this happened. But I hope that it is true that this was from a while back and that Tunsil put that behind him will be a great addition to Miami Dolphins. And finally, the final generic news I have is Miles Jack fell to the second round to the Jacksonville Jaguars due to concerns about his knee. So I hope he ends up having a great career for the Jags who are building a solid squad with these last couple of drafts. And now to talk about a couple of the Gators who were taken. Sorry, reaching for the hat there. A couple of Gators taken in the draft. We had Vernon Hargreaves III go to the Tampa Bay Bucks in the 11th overall in the first round. He's going to be an incredible addition to that defense. And then 6 picks later, fellow secondary mate Keanu Neal went to the Atlanta Falcons at 17th overall. Then we go all the way down to the 3rd round. My Chicago Bears took Jonathan Bullard with the 7-2 overall pick. They're going to really strengthen that defense, making the monsters in the midway again. And then Antonio Morrison went in the 4th round to the Indianapolis Colts. So that's great for him, especially after that knee injury, or just that entire leg injury he had in the Birmingham Bowl against ECU. And then right after him, Demarcus Robinson, who got dismissed from the team, was picked up by the Kansas City Chiefs. So for a team that really doesn't know how to throw touchdowns to a wide receiver, I really hope that he makes a great addition and makes his mark, makes the squad. And then Kelvin Taylor went in the 6th round, 211th overall to the San Francisco 49ers. So who knows, with their running back situation between Hyde and just, the way it's been with their committee approach, he could get some snaps by the end of the season. Who knows? And then finally in the 7th round, Philadelphia Eagles took Alex McAllister, who as well was dismissed from the Gator football team. So I hope that he can make something out of his chance, make the squad, maybe have an NFL career out of it. Well, so that's all I got for my first video blog for y'all. I am looking forward to coming back to you next week with some more Gator news, sports news, and just any other tidbits I may have. Thank you all, and God bless. Have a great day.